Okay, Tashidele again. So I'm today here continuing from the 43 guidelines to the way of enlightened mind. So we are here on the fourth, which is the renounce the source of the three poisons. So as usual, always we laminal jor and then we will start. Nyenji chola docha chudar ko dai chola shedang medang bar panglang jobi timuk myundar tip payul pana geza semba yins. It is saying attachment toward the relatives or the close ones is like a water boiling. Anger towards enemy or disliked ones is like a fire flaming. Close-mindedness or timuk is like a thick fog which covers the light of wisdom. Power of determination of detaching fatherland is grounding the virtue deeds. So what it here saying, everything is either five poison or the three poisons. All the sufferings and the problems in our life we have is based on our ignorance. And if it is specifically, if we say, as per this text, it's saying all three poisons. That three poisons are first called attachment. Attachment always generates who you love, who you are most attached, and who you feel yours or you are involved, and your loved one. So mostly say nyenji chola docha chodokos, attachment to your own family, children, loved ones, closest best friends, etc. Only you have attachment for good and not knowing how to let go. Attachment is like an example of boiling water. Once the water is boiling with the fire underneath the pot, it keep bubbling. It keep bubbling, never rested. Continually one after one, one after one, one after one. It keep boiling, right? So attachment is the more you are attached to, the more it wanted. The wantingness never ends. Keep wanting and wanting, and you are so attached to that very wantingness. And then the shedang, the anger always raise either to your enemy or the most one to the person who you hate most, or the stranger who treat you wrongly or unpleasantly. So you have anger to them. And anger is like a fire flame. You know the example of fire flame, anything it comes in the fire flame, everything just burn out, destroy everything. When we raise that anger in us, same way we destroy all our inner peace, inner harmony, inner happiness, inner joy, disturb truly our own self, like a fire flame. Fire flame will never see what to burn and what to not to burn. Whatever it comes in or on the way, it burns everything completely. Likewise, our anger is completely destroying our inner harmony and quality of love and compassion. And then, because of these two, because of our close-mindedness or timuk, which is in Tibetan we call timuk, it's like an ignorance type, which have no any capacity to see positive and negative differences. Having complete lackage, completely lacking a wisdom or the knowledge of distinguishing between the joy and unpleasure, or suffering and pleasure and happiness. It's like driving in the very thick in the winter fog. You have no clarity of seeing distance clearly. So the ignorance, once it is arising, it shutted down all the quality and capacity of wisdom which could see the positive and negative or good and bad between the ignorance, between the love and compassion and the hate and the jealousy. So these three poisons ruins our life, ruins our environment, surrounding society where you are. And these are the three sources of the main our problems in our everyday life. Attachment puts you in the restless nature. Keep running, like we always complains. I don't have time, I'm tired of, oh, it was too busy, we complain. Because we are adding more and more our demands, whether we need or not, we keep demanding of wantingness. Because I want this, I want that. My friend has this, so I want this too. It's not necessarily you want it, need it, but you want it. Want it puts you to restless. And you are not able to say and learning how to be satisfied. Raising up satisfaction in the way that your living style, who you are, as you are, what you have. If you say, I am lucky to have such, I'm happy with what I have, I'm happy the way I am, I'm really happy. The moment you discover that knowledge, that wisdom or thought in you, that is the beginning of your rest. Because you will not keep asking, I want this, I wanted that. Anytime you begin to think that I want it, immediately it will rise, say, no, I don't need that. I'm happy what I have enough. Then you feel you are relaxing. Otherwise you will not feel the space of relaxation, because you have to run, you have to feel the desire of your attachment, ask, want it. When you cannot fulfill that, then you have a problem. Right? So it's very much like that. So here it says, here it says, sources of all this attachment, desire, and anger, it's all related with your deeply attached one, for example, your own fatherland, or your own country, your own family, that is karmically rooted. So you naturally have that kind of sense. When you distend away from, you have a much more opportunity and chances to get free from it sort of concept, because relatively immediate condition of that is far away from. So that is why if you are able to renounce sort of reducing or renounce attachment, deep attachment to your loved ones or your close ones and like one the most, or the strong anger toward somebody who you think your enemy, who you think you don't dislike, the moment you are able to reduce or renounce those emotions, that is the beginning of grounding spirituality in you. That is the positive quality raising in you. That is what the fourth one it says here. So likewise, think of yourself, meditate on it, on this very stanza. What makes you so attached to your loved ones? What makes you so angry to your enemy? And who is making this? Where that is existing? Is this something within me? Is this my own energy? Is this my own thinking? Or somebody is thinking about on my behalf? Meditate on. Is this my attachment giving me any satisfactory and pleasure and joy? Or is my anger, even though it is my own, does it giving me any pleasure? Is there any positive energy of my own anger that I should have anger? No, none of this. So when you begin to notice it, then you have a reason to rethink. I should overcome from which, because I don't get benefit from my attachment, nor from my anger, neither from ignorance. Simply I am the one victim of suffer from these three poisons or three emotions, my own. But I have ways to overcoming from this. It is also in my hand. So why I don't use that and make it over and overcoming from, and instead of attachment, develop satisfaction. Be satisfactory of you what you have. Let go who you get so strongly holding as anger an object. Be compassion, forgiving. Try to understand the closest way the reality of things as it is, so that your ignorance opens and gain the wisdom. Okay, so meditate again on this session one day, or you want to do more. I know one day is, I'm saying each stanza, if we put one day sort of apply, you get just experience. But to get deeper level of experience, you can go through like at least 1 week or 2 weeks until you feel positivity and gain the result. So it depends on your time. So put effort to understand and awakening, to effort to understand these things. So meditate. As usual, be prepared your body and mind for the meditation. Then think about what truly is there any essence of my attachment to my loved ones, even it's my family. What this really attachment is giving me feedback as any positive, any gaining quality, or any beneficial to my even family, them, by my attachment. What is truly there to be attached? Just think of that. See what you experience. See what you understand. Same way the anger. What is truly existing in essence that I am so angry to that person, so angry to that person? What this anger brings me in positive to nourish my own self, body or mind? Am I enjoying through my anger when I manifest my anger toward anybody? If not, why I am doing this? And who is doing this? Who is responsible? And on and on. So you need to go through and make a little bit study. Reflect in meditation. Then you will find the clue, the answer. Okay, very good. So likewise, you can continue as much as you want and you can have time. And then important is time to time. Not only one time will make a great difference, but these things need to continually be mindful and applying it and be aware of this and understand time to time, time to time. If you practice, it will make a great difference in our everyday life. Then dedication to all sentient beings. Okay?